All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Real Talk video. I pray you are doing well as we give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and all the praise and worship. My title says, He never stopped playing. He never stopped playing. Ladies and gentlemen around the world, this man needs no introduction. Anybody that's been in the music field for a long time, when you say the name Bobby Sparks, it needs no introduction. Great man, dynamic musician. Bobby Sparks have played with so many, you name it, from Kurt Franklin on down. His name speaks for itself. This past weekend, I got a chance to run into Bobby Sparks and Sean Martin. If you say any one of these names, Sean Martin speaks for itself, and Bobby Sparks at the same place at the same time. And I went over there to mess with Sean Martin, but watching Bobby Sparks, I waited for him to get through playing. And you talking about somebody that can whoop an organ. And as Bobby came to the table with my boy, me and Marvell and my wife Dee Dee and his wife Rachel, we got to talking as I was giving him this, shout out to one of my favorite piano players, organ players. I didn't know from watching Bobby that Bobby have had two strokes. And a shout out also to Mon Hearns. Mon survived strokes. But when you run into somebody that have went through or going through the same thing that you're going through, and you see that they don't stop, that's more and more encouragement for you. Let's say, Bobby, from watching you play, you can't tell that you had a stroke. Two strokes. You know what he said? I ain't never stopped playing. He said it was hard. It's tough. I went through. But I never once stopped playing. And I'm saying this to encourage, once again, so many musicians out here. Like I told y'all, when I had my stroke, 2016, don't stop. See, the devil wants you to give up. The devil wants you to believe that your hand is not going to come back. And I told Bobby, looking at you and the way you sound, didn't look like you had not one stroke. Once again, he had two of them. You got people that have one and give up. But I just want to use that title. He never stopped playing, because that's the same thing happened to me. And we here to encourage you once again and say, don't ever stop playing. Because giving up has never done nothing for anybody. That just encouraged me. And if you don't know who Bobby Sparks is, Google him. It ain't too many people that don't know or haven't heard of him. I mean, Bobby done been around with so many people, man. I think Bobby started playing when he was maybe 3 years old. His parents was musicians. He's done been with the I like to call them the hard hitters when you say names like Kurt Whalen and George Duke. That's just to name a few. If y'all remember the old Kurt Franklin albums and stuff, that's Bobby Sparks. New Nation, I believe. All you gonna see is Bobby Sparks. And he's awesome. Once again, I'm giving Bobby his shout out and his credit in this video. But I wanted to encourage you once again, because once again, here's another musician who went through and survived and never stopped playing. And that's the thing, to never stop playing. And he looked at me, he said, You went through it too. You're going through it. I said, yeah. I said, my fingers have not, I can't do that with my left hand just yet. I said, but Bobby, I lost my whole left. I lost my speech. And you know what he said? All you gotta do is just keep putting that pressure on it. And as he was soloing more and more, my boy Marvell said, keep going, Bobby. Bobby did a solo that night that was probably about 15 minutes long. But that was also exercising his fingers, his left hand. So hey, don't never give up. Don't never stop playing. Y'all have a wonderful, 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 blessed day. Once again, Sean Martin, I don't know if y'all ever see this video, but shout out to you. And shout out to you for sure, Bobby Sparks. I had to mess with Sean. I haven't seen Sean in so long. But Sean, I pulled up Sean on YouTube while he was there of a video he did about 10 years ago and showed it to him and messed with him. He busted out laughing. But big shout out to all the great dynamic musicians around the world. And I mean that. You don't really see too many humble musicians no more that get along with each other. And if you get a chance to see Sean Martin and Bobby Sparks on the stage together, I believe, Bobby, your last name wasn't just Sparks for that reason, whatever reason your mom and them named you that, because when you play, brother, you lighten up sparks. And I mean that, you lighten up sparks. So big shout out to Bobby Sparks once again. But thank the Most High you survived, man, them strokes, and you didn't get weaker, brother. You got stronger when you played. So just keep that in mind also. Shout out to y'all, man. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend. Shalom.